SmallRig case for the DJI OSMO Action 4. The problem I have with the current case is that it doesn't hold the dead cat and the mic for the action camera on the camera itself, which means when I'm fishing I have to clip it somewhere, and that makes me super nervous because these things are not cheap. So what I did is I went and bought the SmallRig case for DJI OSMO Action 4 and the 3. This is not for the DJI OSMO Action 5, so it will not work for the 5, but it is for the DJI OSMO Action 4. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it out of the case. I got our camera, got our old case here. I'm not a huge fan. This was why I almost didn't purchase it, because of the red quick connect button on top, or unlock lock button. So again, it is an aluminum or some type of metal case. Just take the camera, put it inside the case. Should go all the way in. Close the back, and it locks in place. Now, I did see a review that said this case was not locking. However, this one seems to be locking fine. I'm pulling on it and it's not popping open. So that's already a positive for us. We've got it on there. The second thing I saw on the reviews is this foam pad supposedly does not let the magnetic mount click into place without tearing the foam pad out. So we're going to see if this works. Clicked in just fine. DJI stock magnetic mount that is fully locked into place. It is not going anywhere. Camera still has the same functionability. You can see the record button there, the lock unlock button. There's your mic. So this is a cold shoe mount. It does not come with a hot shoe mount. The side doors are still open, can still be opened to access SD cards, USB-C, things of that nature, and the power button. On the other side, this was the one reason I wanted this one right here and not another one, is because the ease of access to get your SD card out. It still also holds your side mount, so if you want to go in vertical, horizontal, you can. Horizontal here, vertical here. You can go into that with your quick connects here. But anyway, I wanted to be able to get into my change out a battery if I need to. So you just push the button here, side plate comes down, opens up, and you can get to your battery compartment there without any issue, and your SD card. I think that's a really cool feature, and the SmallRig works perfect. I have no issue with that. I did not realize how nice that case was. It's 30 bucks, so that's it's a little bit expensive. But with the price of the cameras and the quality I'm getting out of the cameras, I don't mind spending that extra little bit of money for that. So again, this is the SmallRig cage for the DJI OSMO Action 3 and Action 4. It comes with a cold shoe mount, comes with a 1/4 screw on top and on the side and on the bottom. So we can screw this all three ways. We can screw something in here to mount it to a tripod or whatever, a selfie stick, whatever we want to do. So now we're going to go ahead and hook up the wireless mic to the camera case itself in the cold shoe. Now, the reason I wanted this, because I wear a chest mount camera. If I want to wear the wireless mic, I want to be able to clip the wireless mic somewhere where it doesn't take a chance on falling in the water. Now, I really don't need the wireless mic. This camera has a great microphone for the intended purpose of fishing using a chest mount. However, I'm just looking for that clear feed. I didn't want to put it on my hat or on my shirt for fear that it might fall off while I was fishing, and that's a chance you do take. I'm going to open our wireless mic case, and since I'm going to be using my wireless mic for this setup on the fishing boat, I'm just going to grab the microphone out. Now, this is a magnet right here. This is a magnet on top, so we can just slide that magnet off, and now we have just a regular clip on here. And on the top where the cold shoe mount is at, we just take and slide that mic in there. Now this is not really as secure as I'd like it to be. It's not ideal to have this pointed, the receiver or the microphone itself pointed back towards my body. However, it does work in that position. And this is typically what goes in your cold shoe mount, the receiver itself. It slides in there just the same way. Really no locking mechanism on it, but it slides in there and the receiver holds on the camera. However, with this Osmo 4, I don't need to use the receiver since the camera acts as its own receiver. It's got some weight to it now. It does have some weight to it. Compared to this camera cage, the stock cage, it does have some weight. So I'll probably leave this one on because this one is on the Yolotek stick, which already sticks up 50-something inches in the air. I don't want to take a chance on it falling or breaking the Yolotek, and that does add a good bit of weight to it. So this is what we call camera 1 with my setup. So it goes back in the case here, still fits the cutout just right, and then we call that a day.